How does syndicalism use dual power? Imagine a world where workers don't just relying on bosses or politicians to change things. Instead, they build their own systems that challenge the existing power. That's what syndicalism is all about. It's a movement that organizes workers into unions based on industries, aiming to take control of workplaces and eventually overthrow capitalism. But how does it do that? One key idea is dual power. Dual power is when two different authorities or systems exist side by side in the same area. Think of it like a tug-of-war between the current government and a new, worker-led system. This concept became famous during the Russian Revolution when the Provisional Government and the Petrograd Soviet shared power. It was a shaky situation that often led to big changes. Syndicalists use dual power by creating their own institutions outside the government's reach. They set up worker-controlled cooperatives and unions that run independently. These organizations show that workers can manage things without relying on the state. For example, they might run their own stores, factories, or community councils. These serve as alternative sources of authority that challenge the legitimacy of the existing government. Another way syndicalists use dual power is through community mobilization. They organize local assemblies where people can make decisions together. These assemblies act as a parallel of governance, giving workers and community members a voice outside traditional political channels. This creates a situation where two powers exist side by side, one official, one worker-led, making the current system less stable. Industrial action is also a tool in this strategy. Strikes and boycotts disrupt normal business operations, showing that workers can hold economic power. These actions can create moments where the existing system is weakened and the alternative institutions gain influence. All of these efforts aim to build a new kind of power that can eventually replace or transform the old one. Syndicalists believe that, by establishing these dual power structures, workers can challenge capitalism directly and push toward a society where workers control the means of production. It's a practical way to create change from the ground up, using the power of organized labor and community action.